feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
3, 4, 5. Yes, you are just in time, Jennifer. Okay. Boom. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, hey everybody. Oh, okay. One sec. There we go. 1 second here. Oop. There you go. Now you can. Okay. Up. Up. Okay, how we doing? All right, this more or less is sort of good. All right, anyway. Hey everybody. Tara is here in the house. Let's see. Let's just give you that. There you go. You can just wave up there. Um, anyway, looks like we've got kind of an issue. Let me fix something really fast. So. Okay, anyway, guys, thank you for. Here we go. That's better. Okay. Here we go. Okay, thank you guys for joining me. And this is. I can't really. I want to say this is a by request class, but this is really like I sort of forced Tara to give me a request for tonight, and she came up with, or didn't come up with, but she just thought some of the off-body stuff that we have done before, particularly like some of the 2-point stuff and some of the like the grippy and the throws and the catches, and is that a pretty accurate assessment there? T? Okay. As always, she's got a microphone she can use if she wants to. Let's see, there we go. That one looks okay. All right. Let's just check up. There we go. Let's fix that right now. Sorry, guys. Boom. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now that's all's right with the world. Okay, cool. Okay, anyway, yeah, so we're just going to jump in. You want to play with Rex? Rex is fun to play with, for sure. For sure. Anyway, so we're going to sway up, and then we're going to hop over to iTunes. I've put some music together over there. It should, hopefully, everything should be working on that front. And yeah, so the music's not quite as important on nights like tonight. Tonight's going to be, if you don't like sort of techie classes, geeky classes, this might not be the one you want to donate for. But since we're running late, sorry, technical issues tonight. That was kind of sort of beyond my control. Some unexpected things happened. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, we are totally going to sway. Yeah. As most of you know, Carla just said that her anxiety is through the roof. As most of you know, I am taking one of my alcohol breaks right now. I'm going for, well, I'm not. I'm going to achieve it, but I'm going to go for my longest, which is 90 days. And, whatever the thing is, if it relieves your anxiety when you take it away, or even if you feel like it relieves your anxiety when you take it away, it just, like, so this is, day 7 for me, or this will complete day 7 if I complete it and when I do. And my anxiety is going crazy. So these kind of classes are kind of good for me. They're also kind of good because whatever your sort of, energy level is, you can make it, it'll be hopefully okay in this class. All right, so let's move into sway. Aw, that's sweet. Okay, maybe. I tested all this out before, so hopefully it will all work. The new camera angle, sweet. Yeah, let me see if that one. Yeah, let me make sure I've got that one correct as well. I think maybe I need to tweak this one a little bit. Yeah, let's tweak that guy. There we go. Is that better? I feel like that's a better one. Yep. Ooh, no, that's too much. Boom. All right, perfect. Okay. All right, yeah. Let's sway. That's okay. That's not gonna bother me. I'm trying to remember what would be a good one for us to listen to. Oh, what is that one? Oh, I know what it is. Okay, we're gonna start that over from a little bit of hectic moment there. Okay. Audible breath in. For me, the most instinctive and the most natural way to deal with anxiety is to breathe it. To breathe it out of me, or at a lower level. Every time my anxiety tugs at what my mind wants to jerk it around, I use my focus. To help keep me on track. Just focusing on the sound of your own breathing can be very soothing. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Tonight we're going to be exploring movements with our arms and with our hands. So as you sway and open up tonight, I invite you to bring awareness all the way through the shoulders and into the arms and the hands. Breathing all the way into the hands, through the hands. Open, open, open. Sometimes, I don't know if this is relatable, but sometimes for me, at the start of a movement practice, I fall in. It's like I get used to the temperature of the water. And suddenly what felt chilly or uncomfortable now does feel very natural. Audible breath in. That was kind of a shorter sway. Do you think it's too short? Okay. All right. Okay, sweet. I'm not going to ask Tara if she has anything to say because she hates that. She has her microphone. Feet zippers and this stuff. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to hop over to our. Okay. We're going to talk a little bit of arm stuff. We're just going to sort of bounce around. And the first thing we're going to start off with is rolling and gripping. And we're going to use rolling and gripping to wake up the hands. And, you know, that also includes weaving and that sort of thing. I'm going to start a roll. I can grip and weave. I can break that roll. So I'm not telling you how to warm up right now. I'm just telling you that the techniques we're going to use to warm up. Actually, I want to go back to that. I was digging this track for this, actually. So tonight's going to be a technique class. I'm going to be talking a lot. I hope it's not too much. The idea is that you'll be trying to go along with me if you can, or doing your own thing, or just watching me. Right now, this is called rolling in HoopPath, and rolling is different than weaving because when you're weaving, the hoop is not moving. The point of contact is not moving. It's in your hand. Rolling means kind of like a core hoop, that the hoop is rolling around you. So that's where it gets the name rolling. I have no doubt that now it's called something else, if it even has a name in the hoop community, but when I first started teaching, we called it rolling. Tara is rolling the hoop on her arms. Bored with it or you want to warm up a little bit faster, I can bring my core movement to my roll, and this is something that's harder for some people. Hey Jules, sweet. This is something that is sometimes harder for some people to find, but but I'm using my core to create my roll. I'm bouncing my feet. I'm going up and down with my legs, and I'm connecting. One of the ways you can really feel this, if you have twins, you can feel kind of. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, like, I have twins right now. These are basically the same height, and let's say that, like, it's kind of hard to keep them out of rhythm. But let's say that they get, like a little bit, so they're just a little bit out of time. The moment I start bouncing, they both go in time, right? I just keep my arms still and they both go in time. Sometimes that's easier to feel with twin hoops. Do you want to feel it on my twins? But you don't have to have twins in order to feel that. And it's subtle because I'm using so many muscles. The movement is subtle. I don't have to like show it to the fans that I'm using my whole body to make this happen. But I'm just allowing that to happen. And you can really get a lot of pace on the hoop by just adding that motion. When I tend to do a lot of these vertical rolls, my arm is more perched. Like if I'm trying to do the feeling I'm showing you right now, my arm is hanging out more like as a perch, as opposed to like me trying to isolate it or roll it around or whatever. Nice. rolling leads, I don't think we're moving too fast, are we? No. Rolling leads to swing. And so we can add a swing into this. And we can do our swing with a grip. If you don't like point swings, don't worry about it. If you don't like point swings, you can grip the hoop, but this is a point swing. I'm rolling the hoop, I'm gonna let it roll out, but I'm gonna stop it. I'll let the hand go out. The hoop's gonna come to a swing, a rest like that, and then I see what's going on. My chat box is huge. That's what's wrong. I'm like, why can't I see myself? It's like, okay, that's a little bit better, baby. Okay, so this is swings, boom. And I can use them out of a roll, or I can just do them straight up from swing to swing. The hoop is rolling, I'm using my whole core. And if I want to use grip, I can swing it out and grip it, like a samurai grip, and then let it come back. So, but this is a point version of it, where I'm just like, I'm just using nothing but touch, and just kind of like, I let my arm swing out, and then I snap it back in. Like if you want to do these in isolation form, this kind of snap motion, boom, boom, boom. But this is a swing. It's a shoulder workout, yeah. And so like Tara just said, it's a shoulder workout. So let's work on some swing. So I'm gonna, if you want to do this with us tonight, these are rolls. I'm rolling. I can swing out, and then the swing can turn into a swing break, right? If I'm rolling one direction, I can swing the hoop out, do my bounce, and I'm going the other way. If I was doing back-to-back swing breaks, this is a swing break, it's a one-point break. If I was doing back-to-back, it looks something like this, or what Tara's doing. And the reason that it's a break is because when you're doing the move, you're going to feel the hoop move. Like you will feel the current of the hoop come back and back. So it is a break, right? Like because this is what it would naturally do, and you're swinging it out and going the other way, right? So if I'm here, and then it's almost like I've used this example for years. It doesn't really work for that many people, but it worked for me. If I imagine that I'm moon gravity and I'm pulling water towards me. If I know that's so hippie, but my heart center becomes the moon and I'm pulling that water back. And so when I'm here, it's like my heart center is almost like leading me back. And that really tightens the move for me. Total beginner and you're just trying to learn just like the super basics. Now this is not something you want to work into your show, but this can be like just a nice simple way to learn swings. Is I'm just going from my day side, I'm just going to let it pass, wherever I want to. And I can reverse that current. This is just like a super simple. Tara says this is another good shoulder opener. If I want, I could swing out and use the swing as kind of a hop tossy type thing, okay? And this will basically, it's like if I swing the hoop out, then I can go get it with a hand. I swing it out, I let go of it, and then I go get it with the other hand or the same hand. Swing it out, let go of it, and then bring it back in, right? Like you're gonna just do a micro toss of it. And if you're like, I don't know how to toss it, just get your hand out as fast as you can. Just like boom, and the hoop will toss. In fact, the quicker you get the hoop out, sometimes the better. So this is a swing. This is what I'm talking about, all right? But I could swing it out and then let it go and hop it over to the other hand. So I'm doing this move here, and I just let it go, boom. And then this is sort of me doing this as an exercise. You see how I'm doing the same move, but I'm just getting my hand out of it, and it's becoming this micro little toss. Now this is pretty hard stuff. I don't want to... Yeah, like let's imagine, like this is one swing here. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay. Shucks. Okay, I can't get it to stay on it, but this is... one more. There's loads of ways to try this, but if we're doing the 2-point swing here, we've got 2 points of contact, you would just pull your hands out and then put them back in. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Okay. So that is the same sort of thing that you can learn to do like this, just where I'm basically tossing off of a swing. Tara just asked a good question if I'm putting spin on it, and that is the thing. Yes, it's like if you think of the hoop as like the current is going to be moving like this, then a swing is kind of like you breaking that current. It was going this way, now it's going this way. So when I let go of the hoop, it's gonna, I want there to be a spin on it. But there would be. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense. It's like you almost can't help but have a spin on the hoop. Oh, that's right. I remember that one. I was trying to remember this swing. What was it? Shit. No. This one is, yeah, there we go. You bring it up high and swing it out. Yeah, there we go. So you bring it up high, swing out, bring high, swing out. It's a real, like, it really makes my shoulders feel tight. Wait, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting it. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so I'm swinging the hoop towards me. This hand is going to carry it here, and then I'm going to meet it up here and swing it back out. Some version of that. Yeah, well, here, let me fix something on this. All right, I'm going to show you. I'll be able to. Okay, cool. That's a popular move. Stumbled into popularity. Alright, I want to show you guys what I'm talking about, and hopefully this will work. Yeah. So I'm on my right hand, and I'm going to let it fall to my left side. So it's holding in my right hand and let it fall to my left side. When it comes here, I'm going to use this hand to kind of pull it as it's swinging out, and then ideally I'm going to try to meet it somewhere up here and then switch to this hand. See? Alright. I haven't done this in like forever. There we go. There we go. Almost. Basically, you're trying to keep it horizontal. I'm swinging it out here, come here, and then my hand comes up here and tries to swing it out. Well, I'm not gripping it, which might make me getting in. Like, I'm not, when I'm doing this, I'm not. Well, let's see. What am I tell you wrong? I'm using like a sort of G.I. Joe grip. I'm just using some kind of like, you know, not a full grip, but just grabbing it just a little bit. Here. I'm trying to get, alright. There we go. I'm trying to do both currents for my left-handed peeps and my right-handed peeps. There we go. I got it now. And now I'm just going to do it just as a swing. Stop, back, oops. Yeah, there we go. God, I had it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, if I wanted to do it all samurai, it would look something like that. Boom. Yeah, okay, if I was going to do it all samurai, it would basically turn into a giant, and it's cool, it's just a giant isolation. I isolate to that side, switch grips, and isolate there. Isolate back, isolate it out, isolate it back in, isolate it out. Hey, Rita. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Tara's kind of doing a combination of them, you know? Okay. Okay, how are we doing with everybody? Tara, what do you, do your arms need a break? All right. Tara says she's good to keep going with the arms. Hopefully you guys are. I gotta fix this. Okay. All right. Let's talk a little bit about hops, these type of things, and if you're into that sort of thing. Actually, let's just talk about isolations, since we sort of got there anyway, and they're just fun to work on. So I'm holding the hoop out in front of me here, and what I want to do is just isolate to the other side. Boom. And so my palm's on the outside wall of the hoop, and I'm just going to I'm going to ISO and turn as I ISO so that my palm is on the inside wall here. It's on the inside wall now, and then I can come back. And you can go from isolating like in your day side here, boom, boom, to changing it and using isolations to kind of create transitions by just learning to roll out to the outside wall of the hoop. So I'm on the inside wall of the hoop, both palm here, palm here. If I want to use this as a transition, then when I'm back here, I can push out and I can just go straight into my hand being on the outside wall. Yeah, I love this track. It's kind of good for a drill. If you haven't isolated from the outside wall, you probably have, but the oldest old school outside isolation move is the Cadillac here. If you have a mirror, you can work on like these lower isolations. So, let me give you a This is me working on just a side isolation, and I can smear it to help me, or I can try to keep it off body. This is one of my favorite drills. I hope we're not going too fast, but I'm just trying to machine gun you guys with ideas. But one of my favorite drills is you do an isolation to back here, but when you get to back here, the other hand comes up and grips the hoop. So it's carried onto the back of the hand to the other hand, and that other hand kind of pushes through the circle. Boom. And you can get more and more into the isolation of it, or you could turn it almost into just a swing thing. But you isolate it into a hand. Does that make sense? T? No, you're doing it. I'm just making sure it makes sense. Okay. There we go, that one. So you can see what you're doing. Wow. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Jules, on the Hoopiversary. Okay. You have any? Never mind. I always keep wanting to ask. Awesome tracing. Sweet. All right. There we go. Okay. So now I think we will talk a little bit about hops. And I know hops aren't for everybody, so we'll keep this. Was it? Well, wait. What? One of the hops was the one you wanted me to do. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, so we're on the same page. All right, so these are hops. So if I'm in HoopPath terms, this is your day side, but whatever. these are hops around the hoop. What we're going to talk about right now is hopping from what's called the near side of the hoop to the far side. So not so much, I mean, you'll see what I mean. So this is the side of the hoop nearest to me. Like if it was going past me, it would go past me first. And that we're going to hop to far. And so we're going to pull the hoop back and hop to here. Boom. And what this one little drill can do is it'll teach you how heavy your hoop really is. But it also helps you start to learn how to angle your tosses in whatever toss you're doing, how to angle it so that it makes it a little bit easier, okay? Now, what Tara's doing is going across the body. Kind of like there's a theme tonight with this, but she's holding the hoop in her left hand and she's bringing it across the body. And if you've watched this stream, you've done this before. Now I can do a couple of things to get out of this, and actually for those of you that have done this before, how you transition back can make this a lot more fun too. So I'm here. This would be if I isolated back, did like a hand switchy type thing. This would be if I folded it back. Swing. So I'm here. Holding my right hand here. Of course I can catch it, wherever. Like that can be fun, I'm holding my right hand, I'm gonna come across to grab it with my left down here. So I'm holding my right hand, boom. So instead of grabbing it straight here, grab it there, right? Instead of that, then we've done this one before as well, but this one is where I pull it back and then I allow it to fold over me. I don't know why that's doing that. I allow this to fold over me. Boom. So instead, I'm going from my right hand to my left hand, fold it out. But as I'm pulling it back, this time I'm also palm twisting it. I'm palm twisting it so that it turns. This is with no turn, it comes straight back. But if I do it like a palm spin, if I palm spin it towards, the side of it, towards the hand that's, boom, it's going towards, boom. I'll show you what these guys look like from up top. We've done this one a lot. So if you're bored with it, we'll give you some variations on it, but let's see. Okay, so we're here. Okay. And I'm going to pivot it over to there. You can watch in the bird's eye down here. It's going to kind of fall over me. Hey, Rachel. Boom. Palm spins are so fun to work into all kinds of hops. I'm essentially starting a palm spin, but then getting my hand out of the way. Something that really I'm just doing like that, but now I'm letting go. Boom. It wants to fold over me. Yeah, I bet they do. Sweet. Okay. How are we doing on time here? Oh, go. Okay. Yeah, actually, let's follow it. Let's move to some 2-point. We'll finish up with some 2-point tonight. That was a good call, Tara. So all the techniques that we've been using tonight, 2-point just work, like can be just applied at any point, and it's a nice way to create transition. 2-point is when I'm holding the hoop. 1-point is on the outside wall, usually the lower point. The top point is on the inside wall, and I'm holding the hoop there. These are called 2-point hops, and they're made easier by putting just a little bit of spin on the hoop. So right when you go to make the hop, the bottom hand pushes out, the top hand pulls back. Boom. That spin spins it into the next catch. Two-point folds are when instead of my hands leaving the hoop, they stay stuck to the hoop, and the hoop folds over this imaginary line. Boom, 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 boom. If you haven't done this before or you haven't gotten good at it yet, you can make the hoop weightless by like sort of crouching and then releasing, like really making it weightless and giving yourself some time to get your hands where they need to be before it wants to come down. Once you get the hang of it though, that becomes a much more micro. And then to keep it from wanting to roll off of my wrist when I do that, boom, I bring my hand up like this to sort of stop it. So this is like a kind of an interesting grip. This is one that Viv thinks I can do because I have fucked up hands. Sorry, kids. But when I go to make the stop, do you see how my hand is coming? It's not just staying here, it's coming up and being on the inside wall there. Thanks, Josie. If I want to try to hand walk, it looks like this. Well, there's two positions. There's this position where the top hand is sort of like this. It's on this side, and my elbows are on opposite sides here. This is when my elbow comes and it's on the same side of the hoop. See how it's on the same side now? There we go. Now I can use this technique I was just teaching you, or just talking about. I can to roll the hoop over from this position here to roll it over to this position. And what's going to happen is the hoop is going to move across my wrist. My two hands are basically staying more or less in the same place.
Highly graded, bulletproof. There's nothing that comes close.
Now let's try it in a hand walk way, and it might actually be easier. So in a hand walk way, what's going to happen is I'm on this. All right, so we're here. We're going to come here, right? Let's see. Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. And we're going to pull back. How was I doing this before? Oh, okay, I got it. I remember now. Yeah, all right, so I'm here in this one, and the bottom hand is going to, sorry, I figured out how to teach this one time. We had success. The bottom hand is going to carry the hoop up and into this stop. And so the bottom hand is always carrying the hoop. Boom. The bottom hand is what keeps the hoop from falling. Boom. So my bottom hand is here. I'm going to consciously move it to tip the hoop. And I have to push up with the bottom hand to keep my work in front of me. Boom. So I'm here. I'm going to push up. The hoop's going to tip. I'm going to go get it down here. I'm going to push it up. The hoop's going to tip. Get it down here. Boom. Boom. So as it's tipping, the hand is raising. Nice. Nice. All right. Like flicking your wrist, kind of. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you play with this and I'll demo some. Yeah, this might be the end of the arms. I'll demo this just for people watching on replay or people that have skipped ahead. And then we'll just go into a free hoop. Not doing this too well. There we go. These are the two moves. Boom, boom, boom. Bottom hand carries and pushes up. All right, that's enough. We'll give your arms a break. We'll free hoop from here. Thank you guys for joining me. You're welcome, Carla. Yeah, tonight was a little bit heavy on the arms, but tomorrow you can have leg day. You're welcome, Carla. Thank you. Sweet. Mimi, thank you for joining. Hopefully it looked okay. I got banned from Twitch because of that stupid Zoom class. So I'm back now. No, you guys are definitely going to help. Thank you. Okay, we'll do like maybe one more. Actually, maybe that's just a go in a call at night on, actually. What do you think? One more? Yeah. We'll do one more free hoop, yeah. Thanks for the donations coming in, guys. That's much appreciated. Mantra, long time no see. You're welcome, Lindsay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tara. You want to say goodnight or anything? You're good. All right, guys. Have a great night.